On today's Daily Strike, the Lightning beat the Kraken 4-1 to win their 5th straight game. This is the latest news and notes on the Tampa Bay Lightning for Monday, February 24th, 2025. I'm Steve Versnick. The Lightning were playing for the first time in 2 weeks with the Four Nations face-off break, and they looked like it early as they got off to a slow start. It was scoreless after one, and about 9 minutes into the second, the Kraken went on the power play.
Clear it, and he got it out of the zone. Hagel up the middle, shorthanded. Trying to bust across the blue line. He stays with the right circle. Backhand shot. Score! Brendan Hagel! A beautiful shorthanded goal!
It's Hagel's 3rd shorthanded goal this season, and he's up to 7 shorthanded points. That leads the NHL. The play was made, though, by Ryan McDonagh's pass out of the zone. Brandon on that pass.
We've kind of killed together all year, and I know he kind of knows what I'm thinking. I know what he's thinking. Obviously, he was trying to get it clear, but he put it right up in the middle of the ice, and I just kind of read that that's where he was putting it and took off.
It would be 1-0 until 11:15 into the third when the Bolts had an offensive zone faceoff.
One for Kucherov. Score! Right off the faceoff! While Braden Point on his weak side, if he can win it on his backhand, it's going to go toward the middle to Kucherov, and Kucherov one times it in. A huge goal for the Lightning to make it 2-0.
For Kucherov, it's his 26th goal of the season, and he has points in his last 7 games played. Then, less than 2 minutes later,
Cross ice Atkinson across the blue line right circle. Looks to center for Glendening. Score! Luke Glendening!
For Glendening, it's his 4th goal of the season and his 14th as a member of the Lightning. The Bolts are now 13-0 in games in which he has scored. The Kraken got on the board with 4:36 to go as Shane Wright tipped one past Vasilevsky. Then they would pull the goalie, and the Lightning got some insurance.
Open net, Nick Paul, he's onside. Bullseye! Well, this one's not coming back. Nick Paul, the empty netter, to make it 4-1, but that came moments after the Kraken hit the post.
For Nick Paul, it's his 17th goal of the season, and it extends his goal streak to 3 games. That ties a career high. The Lightning won 4-1, and Ryan McDonagh talked about trusting their process after a poor first period.
We've had a lot of games now like that where we stick to our process, stick to our structure. Don't beat ourselves by trying to make something happen when it's not there, and kind of take what the game gives you. But certainly, weren't frustrated per se by our first period, but knew we had to raise our level here if we wanted to get going, and we did that. We responded well, and it was a great third period too.
McDonagh was at +3 on the night. That gives him a season total at +34. That leads the NHL. Defenseman J.J. Moser made his return to the lineup after missing the last 28 games. He skated just over 22 minutes, had 1 shot, 1 block shot, and 3 hits. Head coach John Cooper on his play.
Gosh, it's been months since that poor kid's got to play, and coming to a new team, and he was having such a great year with us. So, naturally with 27 games or whatever we have left, it's a big boost for us to get him, healthy down the stretch.
Andrei Vasilevsky made 36 saves for the win, his 26th of the season. He has won each of his last 5 starts, and those 5 starts are the season-long 5-game win streak that the team is now on. They're up to 68 points in 56 games. The Bolts are in 3rd place, but just 3 points behind the Panthers for 1st in the Atlantic Division. The Lightning will have a practice this morning at Amalie Arena. Then they'll host the Edmonton Oilers on Tuesday night. Puck drop scheduled for a later one at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Our radio pregame coverage will get underway at 7 on 102.5 The Bone and the Lightning mobile app. If you're watching on television, this will be an ESPN Plus exclusive broadcast.
This day in Lightning history.
It was on this date in 2021.
Lauren now at the right point. Leaves it for Hedman. He's got room right circle. Hedman knifing in front, takes it behind the net. Wraparound try. Score! It's Colton! Ross Colton! His first NHL goal.
Ross Colton became the 9th Lightning rookie to score in his first NHL game. He's only the 2nd one whose first career goal in their first game was the game-winning goal. Nikita Kucherov had the first one. The Syracuse Crunch signed forward Spencer Kirsten to an AHL contract and loaned him to the Orlando Solar Bears. Kirsten has played in 5 games with the Crunch, scoring a goal. He's played in 48 games with the Solar Bears, getting 22 goals and 46 points. You can meet Captain Victor Hedman tonight at Florida Blue West Shore Center from 5:30 to 6:30. We're calling for donations to help benefit the Humane Society, including pet toys, puppy pads, cat litter and boxes, collars, harnesses, leashes, and more. Dave Mishkin and Greg Linnelli will have Lightning Power Lunch today at noon Eastern to recap last night's 4-1 win over the Kraken. You can listen in the Lightning mobile app or watch the live stream on Facebook, X, and YouTube following @Bolts Radio. And if you missed that, you can download the audio podcast anytime in your favorite app and listen on demand. Thank you for listening to The Daily Strike for Monday, February 24th, 2025. I'm Steve Versnick, where every day is hockey day.